can't believe you thought that shirt was going to be distracting, and then you invited Ian Finance onto the.
Ian Finance is the boardwalk. He's the boardwalk T-shirt of a human being. I'm 100% Latina T-shirt, like on a fucking Russian mannequin. Wildwood, New Jersey. Ian fired me the fuck up yesterday.
Keep your ears peeled and your eyes for the Look at Dish.
Look at Dish in early April. We're gonna try and get out by the 1st or 2nd.
Yeah.
We filmed last night for the first time in my new kitchen.
Cheesesteak egg rolls, unbelievable,
buddy. I gotta say, we say it in the episode, but I every time in Delco growing up, the best cheesesteaks are like local joints, right? That's why they get so offended by like Geno's, Pat's, Steve's, South Street, like wherever you go. Ishka Bibbles. There are like little bars, little restaurants, little fucking, the boutiques of cheesesteaks.
Yes.
All these places typically have a cheesesteak egg roll. Not all of them, but a bunch of the bars that I would meander around. Because the cheesesteak egg roll exterior gives you the sensation and a hangover cure of like a French fry or a chicken finger.
Yeah.
But with the cheesesteak. Sometimes you don't want to devour a giant fucking roll. You just want all of the best sides along with...
Yeah, it's the Wes Welker of
100%
of cheesesteaks.
Yeah. It's a Patriots slot receiver for hangover cures.
The Shady McCoy maybe is better.
Always white in our recommendations.
Great in the snow.
Yeah.
One of the best in the snow. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It came out great. It was fun as fuck. Ian was late. We held on production. Our lighting was. We gotta figure out our just like this. This is a great new setup.
It's so funny. Held on production.
We did. Just waiting for this goofy Jew face to come running through with cokehead 5-year-old energy.
I know.
And he acted like it wasn't a thing. This is what I used to get upset with you in the beginning because you didn't understand the timing and control of heat and process and prep and delivery. That's why sometimes I go bananas somewhere and I don't say a word for 20 minutes because I want to make sure everything is right. The heat, the temperature, the time.
It's impossible.
It's very hard to do. And then you got this fucking pack of toddlers yapping about hack jokes that he wrote in the elevator.
When you cook a steak and you're supposed to let it sit, it's fresh baked cookies, man. You can't. It's impossible.
Don't start defending your own fucking actions.
It's impossible not to dive into them.
Yeah, that almost canceled the whole episode.
That's
when all I was doing was getting
blueberry pie on the windowsill.
Pepe Le Pew came over and fucking ruined everything, dude. I'm the Pepe Le Pew of this fucking podcast, by the way. That guy is a pure wop. He's breaking and entering. He's stealing things and sexually harassing the hottest chick in the kitchen.
He's a French man.
Pepe Le Pope.
Pepe Le Pope.
Dude, new podcast name.
Dude, Pepe Le
for Look
Pope.
at Dish is so nice.
Please,
I would have took
send
that.
In the artwork.
Send in the artwork.
Send in the artwork.
Commission me, dude.
Just a girl trying to catch a bus.
Just some hot, fat-titted old lady
sniffing her hair.
Don't never do. No, it was fun, and the product came out great. You guys are gonna love it. Go to the Look at This channel on Patreon. Yeah. But this is our first. It's our third podcast in your apartment, but this is our first attempt at this corner room. Yeah, that looks over the city. And it's
which
very
is going to be tough. Yeah,
it is tough. I'm going to take a video real quick just so you can.
It's also slowly building.
Oh yeah. Slowly. Oh, fucking Ian had something to say about that too. He said something about my lack of artwork. Do you know the walls are huge, and I need so much art. Yeah, it's like, dude, shut the fuck up. Yeah. He paints his toilet with spackle shit. Yeah. He's a disgusting human being. I love you, Ian.
And then,
he
tried to turn it into that was a teachable moment for him.
Yeah. Well, he saw the fucking anger in my eyes. Shout out Usher. But yeah, I think we flipped this around. I'll be interested to see what the fans say.
I don't think we can do it the other. I mean, yeah.
We could do it. We'll figure out the lighting. Anyway, this is a nice start. You got the You got the bonsai that's done on Provia behind you.
Dude, I liked it because it was like a big bonsai.
I love it. It is a big bonsai.
It reminds me of the trees they paint on those scrolls in Chinese. The Chinese paint on those scrolls. Yeah. When you're walking up the mountain.
Dude, those Chinese
I want this to like, I'm gonna trim this like a tree
goes
that
around you.
like a tree that's hanging over a road.
Yeah, like those old southern plantations where they connect at the top. Let's get two of them. And we'll just be in like a little willow cave. Dude, I miss those Asians that hand you those gems, the monks.
Oh, on the street?
They bop around like the M&M store and they just hand you like a shiny coin and you're like, and all the tourists are like, ooh, thank you.
And then they charge you for
and
it.
then they run you down and go, dollar. Then they send you a sign going, $1. That would be like the fucking homegrown Mexicans that give out the chiclets.
Yeah, charging for tacos.
And giving you a chocolate bar and then just be standing there like $10, fuckface. Right. Don't just hand it to me first. You got to tell me there's a charge.
I never believed that those were real monks. I always assumed they like went
They're
back.
not.
I thought
they got kicked out of the seminary, dude. They got caught jerking off in the secondary room.
Yeah, they're like the fucking...
The rejects.
Just a guy in a banana costume.
Yeah.
Like, I assume they go back to a warehouse and they like take the robe off and they put on regular clothes.
If you're a monk, you're either a white guy stirring fucking IPAs in a weird land, or you're an Asian dude trying to break glass with a thought. If you're handing out fake quarters in Times Square, you're the B team of fucking monks, dude.
Yeah.
You did something bad in your homeland.
Just begging not to go, being like, the glass, there's a,
dude, I'm
there's
so
a fissure.
close.
There's a crack in it.
I saw a refraction the other day. The density of the glass has shifted. We just looked up what refraction means.
Dude, I wonder how bad they beg not to go do that.
Yeah, it's hell. It also might just be a course, like a training course, like level 1. Go to the worst place in America.
Right.
See if you don't lose your fucking skull.
True.
Your temper.
Right. Pass out these
How calm
coins.
can you be?
They're pissing people off.
Yeah.
It is an exercise.
Aggressive black women.
Yeah. You're gonna find a man. Yeah, it's like plucking the flower in Batman or whatever. I want you to give this coin to Tommy Poe. Then wait 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's like
then tell him there's a charge.
Send an old Asian guy to rip off an angry black chick in Harlem. It's like before you go to scuba school, you have to rub the underbelly of a great white in fucking Australia, dude. Put him through the muck. He comes back, his eyes are changed. It's like a soldier coming back from Vietnam. You're like, he was Uncle Dave's different now. He's still a nice guy after 4 Miller Lights, but Uncle Dave changed, man. He saw some shit.
Dude, I like I don't like. I get those mixed up sometimes.
Racism.
I was listening to a meditation app, and sometimes they have monks on there that are just white ladies.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. They're taking everybody's jobs.
Yeah. It's for real.
It's the opposite of television now.
It's like a woman whose name was like Stacey Williamson, and then all of a sudden they start calling her like Vasami Rinpoche or something like that. And you're like, oh, Vasami Rinpoche, I'm going to listen to what he has to say.
Yeah.
Or, I'm going to listen to what he has to say.
That bitch should be a hostess at a Panda King. You can't just fucking be a monk out of nowhere.
It does feel like a Spanish class name. Like it's the name they give all the white waiters at fucking Benihana's. Jeremiah Rinpoche.
Yeah. I'm Wang Watkins. Are you? This white wine's hitting different.
Dude, that's the Riesling. You taught me about that.
Great new chairs, Chris.
Yeah, the chairs are better. Life is better in the chair.
Life is nice in this chair. That fucking, the first 2 episodes, I was sleepy, baby.
Dude, you can't.
It's do you remember
it's
like
a hollow rock,
like fighting?
Dude, it's straight up a hollow rock.
Fighting ex-girlfriends. It's like when you're like laying down.
Oh yeah.
You're like in a cot in like Cuba, like, and you're already out of love with them. So like everything they're saying, you're just like, yeah, I know. Like we'll talk about it tomorrow, and you're just constantly like, fuck. That's what it's like, and then you just got to be entertaining and funny. It's like you have to be in a stiff, upright position. We should be in those fucking...
It is full when your girl's breaking up with you and you're laying down, just Chester Cat. Alice in Wonderland. Just be like,
not affected
as you can see, I'm not all here. And you disappear.
Not affected by any of her threatening actions or words.
In repose.
You're just like, no, I definitely hear you about that. Because you've already, your bag's been packed for months, dude.
Yeah.
I'll let you get this out because it make you feel better, but I'm so gone. I fell asleep during half of that shit. My ex-girlfriend actually fell asleep. When I first met her, she told me a story when she was breaking up with him. He was like going nuts, and he would show up. He'd drive from Jersey to her place, and he'd show up like crying and like just being a real bitch about it. Trying to keep something he needed.
Yeah, yeah.
And she said she literally fell asleep during an argument, like where he was like pleading his case, and she went full out. It wasn't like one eye had like paralysis. Like she was just.
I'm
Dude,
jealous.
I'm calling the cops because the murder's getting cold. Like if I'm opening my heart and like, look, this is how I see what you're saying. I know we need to change.
First of all, but I mean,
here's what I'm. Yeah, but no, I'm not saying I would do that.
No, I know, but you would have enough. You've done comedy
wherewithal
enough to know 5 minutes into the set whether you can turn it around. You know what I mean?
Yeah. 5 years into the relationship,
if you show up at someone's doorstep crying, and you've driven 2 hours, and you don't have them,
it's like Francisco or what's his name, Pablo Francisco.
Yeah.
You don't think I turn this? You don't think I get out of this?
I mean,
Get to the job. You think you get out of this? Just walking. That's what this guy was doing.
Are you sleeping? Oh my God.
He tried to shake her and she was like, oh, please just go. Like, get out of my fucking house and life.
Well, that's where it does turn. Because if you're 2 hours middle of the night, you're not driving back.
Man.
You got to figure out a way to crash.
That's why I say you build a cold heart, even though you're warm to everybody that deserves it. I give all my bounty to a very few. Everybody else can fucking suck my dick.
Yeah.
You give me a reason, gone. Like the movie Heat, 30 seconds. I can walk away from anything.
Yeah.
Lost a brother years ago. Do I think about it every day? Not anymore. Once in a while.
Only when I'm thinking about podcasting.
Yeah, and women. Because she's a bitch.
No, you gotta open up. You gotta let yourself be hurt.
I think that's what was difficult on the first 2 episodes on that couch, because I have been at peace, whereas I feel like in Astoria, or even just our life before, where you come in with this energy and rage that Ian had.
Yeah.
Where it's like you don't realize how activated you are on every level. So now I feel my comfort level is starting to level out, whereas the first 2 weeks, you're busy with a move, a lawn, a repair guy, and all that stuff. It wears you out all day, and then no one else is fucking ragging on you on the streets.
Yeah.
Everybody's being great. John's coming over to see if my lawnmower's working well. How many volts are in the fucking thing?
Yeah.
I see him every day now. It's a
thing.
No
one's crowding you. No one's like...
Yeah. So what I'm saying is I don't have that activated energy, but now I'm starting to get it naturally, especially with these chairs. Chairs are nice.
I still got it a little bit. I'm downtown. I do.
Oh, yeah, you do. Because when I come down here, I always forget. I'm like, oh, my God.
Yeah.
But it's also, this is Austin to New York in terms of homeless. This is Austin homeless to
but
New York.
There's not as many of them.
No, they're not.
There's a lot, but they're also very centrally located. They form like camps.
I just saw a fight on the walk here.
Really?
Yeah. I saw a fight between this security guard that was kicking this dude out of this little fucking area. And the guy was like banging on the glass. The other chick's tit was out.
Dude, yeah.
She's trying to dig through the trash. This one white lady who cut her hair with a shoe.
Dude, it's got to be...
It looked like someone did a moon dance on the back of this chick's wig.
It must be a rookie, like a greenhorn homeless.
Yeah, he doesn't know yet.
Because if you came down as a New York homeless to here, you would have no idea what's going on.
It's a vacation.
All the cool places to hang out are perfect homeless spots.
Yeah.
Like that bar we went to last night is like,
just some dude waiting for the lights to get turned out.
It's just all benches.
Yeah. And dog hair. Make you feel at home. That's the only issue with the fucking... Everything's a outdoor brewery by me because I'm south.
They're nice, though.
And they're so nice. There's nicer breweries and then there's like honky-tonk breweries. So I like to get It's a nice little range.
Yeah, but I like walking in. Everywhere is like a low ceiling. It feels like you're on like Tatooine or something.
It feels like you're natural, like a normal height.
Yeah. Feels like I'm tall as hell.
You're not even that short. You got a lot of flack, Chris. I'm gonna stick up for you today.
Yeah, it's wide body.
Yeah, it is your frame.
Wide body.
You got the frame of a 6'4" baseball player.
Yeah.
Wide shoulders.
Yeah.
Big fat ass.
I get it though. I saw someone recently. I don't want to say who, but I saw them on. Like I saw them on Instagram and shit a ton, and I thought they were taller. I thought they were like
it's like meeting
6.
an actor.
And then
they were. How you doing? I'm a big fan. What are you doing? You doing Mission Impossible again? What are you up to?
They filmed that in a shoebox or what? Yeah. The little plane on wire.
Yeah, and even that like R&B singers. You're like, dude, you are a fucking bitch. How about P Diddy? You been reading?
No, what's going?
What?
Well, I heard he's making people suck his dick.
Dude, no, he's apparently getting he's getting cornered as like the curator of Epstein Island for hip hop.
Really?
In the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
Jay-Z's on the heels too. They're nipping at Jay-Z.
Wow.
Everybody's getting it. He's apparently there's like this hodgepodge group led by him and also these executives who got Diddy into again, this is not word for word.
Yeah.
I just could consume this in an Uber.
It's a dramatic retelling. Yeah, you need to put that. You do like the dramatized thing on like the.
Yeah, this is the CW version of the documentary of how someone got fucking clipped. But they picked him up already. They've raided both of his mansions.
P. Diddy?
Yeah. Warrants, taking all his computers. They got his drug mule that he carries around, or he brings on the road.
Oh,
Some little skinny white dude that brings all the pills. Apparently he's been drugging young kids, young ladies. All like the younger male artists are forced to perform sex acts on other guys. So like there's a whole crew of like gay acts for if you want to be in this business. And it goes all the way back to his start. Because there's apparently these executives that make you do certain things if you want to be the next big star. So there's a whole fucking popcorn trail of all these fucking artists that even when you were like, yeah, they're kind of Ian Finance. You know
wow.
what I mean? They might be playing both fields.
I wonder.
And sure enough, it's all coming out now.
Damn.
It's going to be great.
That'd be wild if like there was like a Rosetta Stone where like all the lyrics that are about like slinging rock and like fucking carrying guns is just really about getting molested by like
the
heads executives.
Yeah.
Good Christ.
Yeah, like those white monks just coming in and getting their ass filled.
That's got to be different now, right?
No, I think what they're saying is if you're not part of that, because I watch like they're doing all these like throwback videos to like when people like us, like the layman, not understanding when they're on like Hot 98 or 7 or whatever the fuck it is, and they're just like 50 Cent like throwing hard fucking haymakers at P. Diddy. He's like, I don't do what P. Diddy does, and he's like on like The View, and they're like, what?
Yeah,
and he just wants to get this out. He's like, yeah, I thought it was like a good time, so I didn't feel the need to put pills in girls' drinks. And they're like, let's get back to the interview. And he's like, yeah, sometimes I say some wild shit. And it's showing all of like the history of these guys that are putting their foot in the sand saying like, I'm not a part of that side of the business.
Yeah.
Apparently there's this overarching, just like your tree, that's like pedophilia, sex trafficking, all the parties. This dude had cameras in every single room of his house. And just like Epstein would do with the politicians and the high-end stars, you invite them over, bring out a fucking smorgasbord, cheese board of young children. You can pluck one, go in this room, not knowing you're being filmed.
Or you have to pluck one.
Yeah, but then they hold it against you going, well, now you can't say shit because I got you here getting sucked off by a 14-year-old. And Diddy apparently is doing the same thing. He's the Epstein.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Do you think this episode is going to be not dark in the sense of what we're talking about, but do you think we need a light right now?
We need a light right now? I don't know. I think we're still getting some good light. How do I look? Provia. You've been with us over these many weeks, these past few weeks. You know that the hair saga continues. I've been using Provia.
How disrespectful to call that a saga. This is our Super Bowl, dude. All of your loved
Provia
ones
Renaissance
have been tracking the locks, the fucking wig and lettuce you have been grooming.
When will they get cut? Nobody. It's up to Provia.
Looks better with a hat.
Only Provia can decide. Provia features and benefits. It's got natural ingredients. It's prescription and drug free. It's direct to your door. All right, so you don't have to go shopping around for this. You don't have to look weird looking for hair stuff. This comes right to your door. The results are as effective as leading competitors. I love it. I put it all over my skull. And right now, new customers save over 50% plus free shipping on Provia's introductory package at proviahair.com/StuffIsland. Every package includes a full 60-day supply of Provia serum for daily use, plus the Provia Super Concentrate for faster, more noticeable results. And every order includes your choice of free gift right now at checkout. Provia works, guaranteed or 100% your money back. Don't wait. Order now and save an extra 10% and get free shipping at proviahair.com/StuffIsland. That's 60%
It's like they're
off.
giving it away.
It's 60% off if you do it right now.
Sexy wigs.
Yeah, you want to look like me? That's proviahair.com/StuffIsland.
This view it's so beautiful. It's distracting.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. You get to look at this is perfect for me. Just looking out into the distance.
Yeah. When your autism kicks in.
Yeah, it's tough to look into the distance when there's something right in front of you. Now that you can
like
just...
a greasy, smelly wop. Squarespace.
To manage this plant.
This episode is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform for entrepreneurs to stand out and succeed online, whether you're just starting or managing a growing brand like us. Squarespace makes it easy to create a beautiful website, engage with your audience, and sell anything from products to content to time, all in one place, all on your terms. It's got a fluid engine.
Yes.
With Fluid Engine, the next generation website design system from Squarespace, it's never been easier for anyone to unlock unbreakable creativity. Start with best-in-class website templates. If you're not creative yourself, they do it for you. It's plug and play, as Chris says.
Yeah.
Customize every design detail with reimagined drag-and-drop technology for desktop or mobile. Stretch your imagination online with Fluid Engine, built in and ready to go on any new Squarespace site. You can custom merch. This is what we do with our website. We use Squarespace and we sell merch.
Yeah, yeah.
Shout out to Lemon Party Boys.
Oh, yeah. Dude.
New merch.
Hell yeah. Day two.
I'm going to adorn.
Welcome to the club. Welcome to the day two.
What do you mean, day two?
This is the second day in a row you wore that shirt.
No, I did. I took it off before we filmed because it was too distracting to look at this.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you wore it.
Look out the window.
I thought you wore it the whole time. What did you wear?
Easily sell custom merch and create a passive income stream that engages your audience and scales your brand. Design your products and production, inventory and shipping are all handled for you, saving time and money. Online store. Sell your products with an online store. Whether you sell physical, digital, or service products, Squarespace has the tools you need to start selling online. And there's got a flexible video collection. Host video content. Organize your video library. We got to get our producers on that.
Yeah, yeah.
And showcase your content on beautiful video pages and sell access to your videos with member areas.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So go to squarespace.com for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/StuffIsland to save 10% on your first purchase of a website or domain. That's squarespace.com/StuffIsland to save 10% on first purchase of a website or a domain.
I think it's going to be nice.
Yeah, we're all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks
I think it's going to be beautiful. There's a big white building reflecting.
You know what it looks like? Two 23-year-olds wearing ill-fitted Van Hoosen shirts waiting for their interview at a job that's going to suck their fucking soul.
True.
Yeah.
The speed at which this was put together.
And put some fucking art up there. Get a fake plant, even though these are real. These are nice plants. I dropped a dime on plants.
The plant store is unbelievable.
Don't say it.
It's unbelievable. And
it's not a store, it's a nursery. Right?
I don't know.
Planetarium? What do you call them? Nurseries.
Yeah, it's a nursery. I think it's a plant store.
It's got to be 3 acres, 4 acres.
Yeah, it's big. It's
4
huge.
or 5 different sections. You walk around with those giant Home Depot carts where you're building a deck.
Yeah.
Loaded those in.
Yeah. And again, it's just like the experience of shopping for plants was such a welcome break from shopping for fucking furniture.
Yeah, or backhanding your girlfriend.
yeah. They're so happy.
I need to let these
plants.
bruises heal. Can we go shop for ferns?
Dude, it's just like if I walked through a nursery and was like, "Hey, what's how much is that? Can I get it?" And they were like, "Yeah, you can get it to you in 10 weeks."
Yeah.
I'd be like, I'm never buying a plant.
Of course.
Fuck this.
We had to pay. So I paid somewhere on like $800 worth of plants, but most of that money came from
the potters.
Planters.
It's really not that bad. I mean, they're expensive.
And they last forever.
Yeah.
They're art pieces, Chris.
Yeah.
So I go up.
I couldn't believe how cheap they were, to be honest.
We don't have a car. Oh,
That's the other break from furniture shopping.
Dude.
You're like if that's in any other store, it's $10,000.
Well, you also have to think of what's native to that area and what grows easily in that area. So LA has cheaper plants than New York. New York City has to get all their shit dumped in there.
Yeah.
So you're paying the surcharge on delivery to there. So like the same plant is going to be $60, $70, $80 cheaper than...
I'm talking about just the potters.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, furniture shopping warps your brain for like what something's supposed to cost.
Right. And also, at least with plant shopping, you walk away going, I didn't get what I needed, but it was fun.
Yeah.
You just went to a museum for a day. It's a plant museum.
I went to a garden and just
it's
enjoyed
a plant
some plants.
aquarium. You're staring at something you're never going to own, but you're like, that's neat. That's fun.
Oh, dude. Yeah. There's so many different kinds of...
Anyway, this dumb bitch...
plants now.
Welcome. I told you this a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
I'm going to be heartbroken.
No, they won't. This is perfect. 70 degrees.
Yeah.
You got the indirect, well-lit room at sometimes.
Yeah.
Baby, call me.
Light in the morning is harsh.
From this distance, you're fine.
Yeah.
The refractive light is going to be fine.
Yeah, it is getting refracted. yeah.
So I go up and I'm like, what's the delivery costs? And people still don't, if you tell them you don't have a car, it's like you're showing up with an AK to a fucking kindergarten.
Oh, yeah.
They just they can't fathom the idea that I don't own a vehicle. And then they hear me speak and they're like, all right, well, this fucking
we got a vagrant in the parking lot.
He's looking for a job, I think. He did get a tan real quick. So she goes, well, it's $40 for a one-person job, $80 for a two-person job. So I was like, all right, I loaded my cart, one person.
Yeah.
Jacked, but one person. I bring it up. She goes, okay, yeah, it's going to be two-person. She looks at it. She goes, it's going to be a two-person job. I was like, for what? This is all we have.
Yeah.
So now I'm like trying not to argue with this fucking Leslie. And I'm just going, no, this is fine. We got these 3 planters that aren't that heavy without the plants. Then we have the plants. This is one person, right? She goes, no, it's going to be $80. It's a two-person job. And then I feel like my girl's hand, like on my wrist, like squeezing me. I'm like, all right, fine. Two weak people. You bring 2 of your weakest customers.
Yes.
Employees.
And you should be able to pick from the employees. Yeah. Let me test their stuff.
Yeah. You're looking for that one Russian hiding in the weeds, but a wonky eye. You're like, that's my guy. That's one person.
That guy can do one. For sure.
He's killed 2 people. He's one
moved
person
bodies
job.
before.
Yeah.
He can move my.
Yeah, he can deadlift. Literally.
He can move my rubber plant to.
Oh man.
It has been weird though. I haven't been like it's been so nice down here that it hasn't been I've been doing like a lot less complaining.
Yeah. It'll pick up.
I know, it'll pick up once I settle in. Once I settle in, but
I'm finding reasons. Altercations are happening. Yeah, nothing in the wild, but just like with myself and in the house about stuff. I'm just like the Lyft and Uber money every day is crazy.
Yeah.
It's insane. A month of that is insane. And it's all my fault because I didn't get an active license
beforehand.
Yeah, it's easy peasy switch if you have an active license.
Yeah.
You might still have to pay a fee to get a new license and all that, but I have to do I just called today. I get my driver's test next week.
Really?
Hopefully before we go to Houston.
The written or the...
No, written's done. I passed the flying colors. I told you I went to the... Didn't I say the last
I didn't
one?
know if that was just for the permit or whether that was the whole kit and caboodle.
A permit certification that you completed the permit course. You show up with identifications, residency proof of 30 days. So my girl said it. There was this cute little girl, younger, on the left. There's a giant line of me and, I'm a fucking chauffeur in a Quinceañera. It's me and 115-year-old Mexican girls. And I'm just in line holding all my documentation. And I get to this one bitch that was upset with life. And she pulled out this pamphlet. She's like, you have to be here 30 days. didn't even ask me. Like, she didn't smile once. Didn't say, like, she wasn't cordial, whereas everybody else was. Yeah. Customer service in Texas has been wonderful.
Yeah, but it is that thing where it's like every once in a while you go to Subway and the wrong guy's working there.
Yeah, you've been to Subway here?
Not here, but I'm saying that like when you were a kid, I would go. I loved Subway.
Dude, I'll be pissed. You're going to Subway.
You and your boys would be fired up to go to Subway, and just the weird guys there, just like shit coming out of his nose. Yeah, and you're like, I can't fucking.
Well, he's pissed. There's a glass wall between touching your buttholes. He only gets them online.
We didn't know that at the time.
Yeah.
I wonder if he was connected with P. Diddy.
It is weird. You don't know enough about pedophiles, and then you get older. You're like, oh, it's like gay priests or nuns growing up in Catholic school. You just thought they were like a little harder. You know, why does she have a shaved head? And why does she act like that? And then you get older, you're like, lesbians.
Right.
They were always around.
I can't believe how many pedophiles there are.
Yeah.
Is it just like almost automatic if you get molested and you're a dude?
No, that's like saying you're an automatic murderer or serial killer if you were beaten.
Right.
No, it has to have a perfect chemical situation. You have to have like a few different things, and then socially you have to like innately you have to have a few different things. Wiring is a little wonky,
right,
and all it takes is to get hit with sticks by your friends, and then your father molest you or something like that, and then you start killing animals and shit.
Maybe it's the only thing left that you can really like
control.
Well, that you can like, it's the only thing left you can have like certain power over someone with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because way back in the day, like just being like kind of like way back in the day, you could be just like liberal and people would be like, you're a commie.
Yeah.
And now you're out.
Yeah.
You know, and then that goes away. You know, people get less conservative, more things become okay. And then now the only thing that you can have, you can't be like, that guy's gay, so we got to fire him. That guy, you know, like you start just going like, we got to get footage of this guy fucking a kid so that we can have the type of power. Like, is it a recent phenomenon?
Yeah, you're right. It's been an all-inclusive resort here for way too long. We got to get back to our conservative ways.
I'm saying, there were socially unacceptable things you could do back in the day.
Yeah. Now it's flipped so hard that it's now it's so liberal. People are just like, you're racist. Yeah, you're a communist. You're this. You're Hitler. It's like, dude,
but
shut
even
the
that's
fuck
starting
up.
to go. Again,
people are
you know, but like you could be like just like you had sex out of wedlock and that would be like done.
Yeah,
now it's like, dude, we need concrete, never gonna be okay stuff.
Isn't it nuts that like I'm not gonna talk shit on certain religions, but there's certain religions still extreme Christians and extreme Muslims and like they still wear the garb because you couldn't even look at another person's wife.
Yeah.
Decapitated. I watched a stoning yesterday.
Dude, yeah.
That's kind of the only one that's really kind of fluttering me a little bit.
That's the only one?
Yeah.
Stoning?
Yeah. I watched a dude jump off a balcony, and that was like crazy because I'm staring at one, and I can't go on your balcony anymore.
Yeah.
Because of the imp of the perverse that we've spoken about many times. But the stoning videos are fucking hard to watch.
Well, that's working your brain on two ends. You got a guy with a noodle arm throwing a bad rock. That's going to be
100%.
That knocks you off kilter. And then the slow murder is what puts you over the edge.
You just invented an incredible TikTok. Just two announcers analyzing the arms of local villagers throwing rocks to murder a rapist.
Yeah. Guy's got a pitch count.
Dude, I watched one where the girl, apparently like this woman like cheated on her husband. Yeah. And they don't even dig holes anymore, apparently.
Well, I think you can just be accused of it. Yeah.
If the guy's just jealous and he's a piece of shit, see ya. You're taking fucking quartz to the back of your skull for an hour. But depending on the village and the athleticism of the village, I guess they kind of bring you in closer to the circle.
Oh, yeah.
And the size of the rocks differ too. So you if you're closer, you can launch a giant puddle shaker, dude.
Yeah, I bet there's some dark stories of like good cricket players who are like, how'd you get so good at this?
Yeah. Or the opposite. Like the monks, the retired cricket players get sent to these villages to fucking just throw fucking seeds at cheating wives. Open up this chick's eardrum. Dude, it's hard to watch.
Yeah, it's awful.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's hard to watch.
Fucking awful.
I'm saying for my palate, I've created I have a nice
You've seen a
tolerance
lot.
for death.
Yeah.
And maybe I'm just growing up a little bit.
Is there a piece of you that doesn't feel that it's real? How are you doing with the chair?
I'm great, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you need an extra pillow back there?
No, this is perfect length. How do you feel with your feet touching the ground for the first time in 2.5 years?
It's well, the other I really wanted the swivel, and now I'm not so sure it's a good idea.
No, I like it.
It's too much fun.
You got to control. You don't have any. Your tootsies are out. You got to get a nice base on the sneak.
Yeah. It's like it's so nice to move. It's so nice to wiggle.
You got to get these fucking working man boots when you don't work.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people talking shit.
You got me some of those.
I did. Why don't you wear them?
I haven't. It's been too hot.
No, it's not about the heat, baby. You got to wear them in.
Yeah.
You look great in them. You're just self-conscious.
No, I like them. I was rocking them a little. I was rocking them before we left. I was rocking them.
You get to a certain age, you can't wear sneakers every day on stage. You look ridiculous.
It's true. That is true. But I don't
know who started the Air Max 90 thing in Philly? The Revolution?
No, what was the Air Max 90?
Tommy did.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I did. Air Max 90 was, and multicolored Air Max 90 is my thing. Then Ian started doing
Revolution?
it. Yeah. I got receipts.
Really?
I got photos of me wearing that shit in 2008.
Yeah, I have a thing like that. I feel like I started the love of the Big Lebowski.
Across the planet?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Somebody heard you talking at a bus stop years ago?
Yeah. I want to look at the box office numbers. I think it bombed until I started pushing it to my friends.
That movie always ruled.
It did always rule, and there was a massive marketing campaign behind it, and I think the Coen brothers were already big at the time. But
did you hear Shane's going to be in Happy Gilmore too?
Well, yeah, this podcast just becomes a Shane Rumors podcast.
That's so funny.
How come they haven't made a Happy Gilmore 2? Is it because Adam Sandler has too much credibility?
No, it's in production.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that's why I asked him on Matt and Shane's.
Oh. Dude, that would
He's there, I got to fly for this big shoot. And I was like, Happy Gilmore 2? He's like, I wish.
Dude, Happy Gilmore 2.
With him? That
Yeah.
I mean, that's more... I grew up on Sandler films.
Yeah.
He was younger. You guys were younger. But that was the peak of like the goofy, funny shit that I could watch. After that, there was no...
I grew up on Adam Sandler films as well. They were all bangers.
That's all we quoted was just Adam Sandler.
That's it. And then it slowly became Owen Wilson stuff.
Yeah, which I never got. I didn't fuck with any of that. So after that, I didn't fuck. Before that was like Airplane. Dude, I like old school shit.
Yeah, Hot Shots.
Hot Shot.
Hot
Unbelievable movie.
Hot Shots Part 2.
Part 2. Deaux.
Dude.
I can't believe you knew that movie. I was so proud of you.
When she takes the birthmark off her face and gives it to him.
My favorite was when he's trudging through like the cow shit in the fields.
Oh, that's
Hot Shots 1, isn't it?
No, that's fucking
you're right.
whatchamacallit. God damn it, I can't believe I'm forgetting it now. What had him?
With that blonde dude. And the boots come out of nowhere, and he thinks he's getting caught by like the Nazis.
Yeah,
and he looks up.
We've
just
talked
a pair
about
of
this movie many times. I can't believe
that's the one I was very impressed with.
Yeah,
and I forget the name.
Val Kilmer.
Yeah, Val Kilmer, early Val Kilmer.
Yeah, that one's fucking awesome. When they're parachuting down and having a relationship conversation,
Yeah.
and there's a fireplace on a parachute. All that shit as a kid got me so hard.
It's so brilliant. Damn, Val Kilmer, that poor guy. He got that cancer and went bye-byes.
Yeah.
He was great.
Yeah, he was.
And he apparently
although
was like
he made that documentary, he seemed like kind of a
I was so upset I watched it.
yeah.
Being Val or something.
Yeah.
And the guy was
he
filming.
He was like a TikToker before
Yeah,
TikTok.
God.
He was living in a content house.
Just filming himself all day long and everything he did. And then he collected all these things and they made a movie out of it. And I was like, Val, I thought you were just chill, and then showed up on set and fucking destroyed.
Filming everything all the time was cool, though.
When?
I think back in the day, I feel like it was.
Nobody had a if I knew one guy that had a camcorder, we wouldn't be friends with him because we would berate him for being rich.
I know, but like my one buddy got like a shitty digital camera, and like he'd always be recording stuff, and we'd be like, dude, stop. It's so annoying. And then at our senior year, he made like a huge compilation of just us getting fucked up and doing
you were like,
crazy.
thank you for that.
Yeah. Thanks God you
thanks
did
for
that.
annoying me for a year. I can show this to nobody.
Yeah, dude. If you're diligent with it,
Yeah, the only time
if you keep it secret.
in the 80s and 90s, we started, there's like footage of me in football as a peewee.
Yeah.
And it was because this one guy had a camera. He was like the town guy, and he would film our championships and big games and stuff.
Yes.
And I'm grateful that that exists, but like nobody, we have zero, like my dad has like 6 pictures. 2 of them are his license and his marriage. Like, we weren't a picture taking family, so I was very turned off by all that shit.
Yeah, same.
And I got like really high anxiety when they're like, all right, let's get a picture for whatever main event. It wasn't like daily stuff.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm so bad at it. I'm trying to be good. The producers are pushing us to like do content outside of this gay shit.
I know. But you always go, live in the moment. Just fucking enjoy it right now.
Yeah, but then you forget everything because you're too fucked up.
Then you realize you're an alcoholic.
Yeah, 3 margaritas and I forgot Cuba real quick.
And you wish you had a picture.
No,
Dude, we were saying last night, it's like you see a picture of your parents and they're like...
Yeah, we were showing each other.
They were on a trip somewhere.
Yeah.
You're like, you guys went on... Where'd you go on a trip?
Yeah, but I think that's going to be so dull because everybody's going to have a billion fucking pictures of everything they've ever done. And it's like, we're out of pictures, man. Like,
yeah, that'll be interesting, though.
Who cares? Like when these little sluts that are taking videos in Starbucks... Like, when they get older, they're going to be showing their kids, like, ew, Mom, like, what are you doing?
Oh, dude, I mean, if we have kids and they see this is going to be fucking insane.
Yeah, true.
This is going to be insane.
It's so embarrassing.
How do you explain what's happening here?
You don't give them a phone until you die. It's in my will.
Yeah. That's
the benefit of having children at my age. And I'm going to defend myself on this. I'm going to write a bit about it. But, like, being 44... wanting to start a family at like 45.
Yeah.
By the time they're older, like 18, 20, baby, I'm gone. I don't mean dead. I hope I'm still alive, but like I don't give a shit, bub. Here's $100. Fuck off with your black boyfriend. I got no problems. Nothing's wrong. I'm in my own little lair. I don't care. I'm 1 to 10 might be the greatest years, you know? That's when you want to give all your love to your child and they give it back. Start getting early teens. I just know from my nieces and friends and cousins and everybody, that's when they start thinking they're somebody and they're a piece of shit and they don't know yet. 20s, you don't know shit. You think you're a person. You're not.
Dude.
30s are when you start going, if you're a good person, you go, oh, now I need to rewrite this ship.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be this guy in this world and I want to do this for the society or for my family. In 40s, you just engage, lose the excess weight in your life. All the friends that aren't there and they don't matter.
Cut them loose.
Cut them loose. Start living for yourself and for your close loved ones and your family. 50s and 60s. Buddy, it's me time. I'm talking, I'll sand a boat that's not mine.
No, you're going to be raising kids.
Yeah, I know. But that's all I care about.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like you have kids late 20s, early 30s. You still have things you care about that you won't when you're 50 or 60.
Yeah, you might be on to something here. I think it's like you either have a kid at 18 or you have a kid at 40.
Yeah. I mean, it's more safe.
No, because if you have them at 18, by the time you're 36, you're cruising.
True. You're done. But what you're providing for this person from 18 to 36 is probably not
exhausting
optimal.
and horrible.
Yeah. And you're not yet a person, so you're going to act accordingly because you're a child.
But you're going to be like the old guy. You ever see that one courtroom thing with the
You think I'm driving?
The nice judge? No, you're going to be...
I mean, the back of a pickup truck like this. Slow down! You made me spill twice!
You're just 18-year-old jackass son who's like, my dad's the man, dude.
Yeah.
Like, he let us drink in the house.
Yeah, of course.
He let us do whatever future drug.
Yeah, I'm going to have a moat around my house so I can hear them splashing when they try and go out and get fingered in the woods.
Yeah, it is a thing where it's like you got to imagine on some level for parents, it's got to be exhausting most of the time, but on some level it's got to be fun catching kids.
Yeah.
Fucking around.
Yeah, being a detective.
I'm not saying sexual stuff. I'm just saying like trying to sneak out.
Yeah.
Trying to fucking drink beers. Catching them has got to be a fun.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
The experiences I've had in life with sex, drugs, and rock and roll, it's going to take a mile to get past me. My father, every time, he knew when we were drinking at the golf in the woods.
Yeah,
Goes golf course at kegs. He knew we were drinking in grade school. He knew when we were like fucking off. And he kept his reach because as long as your mother doesn't know, and as long as you're not doing it too much,
right,
too often, or too dangerous with a certain group of kids, he let me become my person. He let me experience life.
Right.
But if my mother knew, whoo boy, my mother put my brother in AA when he was like 18. Because he was just being an 18-year-old. And she was like so scared. So we had the balance of overprotective and social life, and then a dad who's been through hell and knows he can read.
Well, that is the good boundary.
Yeah, right.
Because it does illuminate a path.
Yeah.
Which is like, I know.
Yeah.
Okay? So I know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And you're going to do it, so
Yeah.
I get it.
You could swim this far, but there's sharks there.
Yeah.
And you got to come back out of the water after a
And
little
once your mom knows,
while.
I get activated.
And also because you're fucking me.
The glass breaks and I come out and I break
pulled
your
that fucking...
yeah. So it's like, that's where...
Fire alarm's going off.
Yeah. Go have fun.
Yeah.
If she finds out, you're fucked.
I have a theory that like a lot of that anger, Shane always tells that story about his dad going nuts on him when he disrespected the mother, his mom.
Oh, yeah.
When he like totally loses his shit. And normally he's cool with like the ribbon and all that stuff, but he went too far.
Yes.
I feel like men, they like their peace. And if they're at a peaceful place, even though it's kind of mayhem with the children and the whole lot, if you start fucking with the mom, then the mom has to start fucking with my peace as a dad.
True.
So if you get out of line, it's not so much just to protect my wife.
Right.
And respect her from your disrespect. Teach you a lesson, but now the lesson's going to be bigger because you're fucking up my peace.
Right. Now, well, it's also now my
garage beers aren't for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Now I got a fucking issue.
And you open yourself up to all kinds of manhood questions, which it's like that's hell on earth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't control your boys.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
You fucking dude. And it's like
you're gonna let him act like that? That's what I've been telling you for years.
That's rocket fuel for dads. Yeah.
That's so true. But go get the flamethrower. Little Ricky's getting a lesson tonight.
Yeah, it's like it's questioning your like virility.
Yeah.
It's like
you think I want to do this?
You've let things
I just want to go to the park, have a catch. Now I got to beat the fuck out of you.
Because it's also, you backlogged all the nights where your dad's sitting around having a drink.
Yeah.
And your mom's going, I think they're doing something.
Yeah,
I
right.
think it's wrong.
Right.
I think that we
now
gotta
she's got to fucking.
And he's going, they're fine.
Yeah.
They're being kids.
Yeah.
Don't fucking lose your mind. Just relax. And that goes on for years until you do genuinely fuck up and she goes, I told you.
She's got a whole box of I told yous. She's just pulling them out. Remember when I told you?
They're all barking.
This one. Like unruly puppies. And here's another I fucking told you. Christmas last year. Threw up. I told you. He was drinking Bailey's Irish cream in the basement. Rick.
No, he was sick.
He was sick. He had a long basketball game. They were on the road for the playoffs. What do you want me to do? Pizza Hut probably had too much grease. Get off his ass. Get off my ass.
Fuck.
There's no way this isn't dark.
It's getting there.
Yeah, it's dark as hell.
It's getting there.
It's all right.
What are we at time-wise?
We're in a learning phase. We're in a nice spot.
You're going to watch the sun go down on us.
Jesus Christ.
Damn it.
Where's your son? It's a blowjob joke. You like that? So I'm hanging out with Ian and David Tell for a day.
I do want to have a natural light podcast is kind of nice.
Yeah, it's ideal, but it never fucking happens.
It's so finicky.
Also, it's setting over there, so there's nothing.
Yeah. Well, it'd be worse if it was setting that way. I'd be getting blasted.
We'd also have to
lit
film
up orange
in this location at 12 to 2.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. I'm not talking into a mic before 5 p.m.
Do you think this is dead? Do you think this is dying?
No, just let it go.
New?
It's sun exposure.
That's too much sun?
Yeah. If it's all like that, it's overwatering or underwatering. You just have to rotate this plant.
Yeah.
Or you could move it to a different spot. You'll be fine. Just don't overwater. It looks healthy.
I hope it booms.
This boy is easy as fuck. You don't have to do anything to this. Just don't
Really?
overwater. Yeah, they're easy as hell. My palm
makes me happy.
My palm makes me smile every time I see it.
Yeah, you got a nice palm in the corner.
Oh boy. And that Monstera I have is different than the Monsteras we had. It's a different strain. It's thick.
Yeah.
And the leaves split. And I found out, my girl told me this, Monstera leaves split due to sun exposure. So the ones that I thought they were different, like I thought they were different species of Monsteras.
Yeah.
Because the ones that split, so it looks like some Monsteras have a leaf like this, and then others have like this.
Yeah.
And it's all from how much sun they're getting during their growth period. And the one I have right now has like the splits and then has holes along the spine. It's art.
And that's cool. That's good.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Holes along the spine. It's like a flute.
Yeah.
What's a Monstera look like?
We had it in our house.
I don't know, but I still don't know.
Behind the couch.
Oh, yeah.
Behind your head.
Oh, yeah. They split like that?
Yeah.
Yours has solid leaves.
Yeah, they're huge. No. The one in Astoria did because it wasn't getting proper
Growing
sun.
right. Okay.
They grow like weeds. They're very easy. Very low light, moderate temperature, 65 to 75.
Yeah, these are great. They got big prehistoric leaves.
And they're very easy to care for, and they take up a lot of space.
Damn. Kind of looks like a sick logo.
That's what mine are doing. That's the holes on the spine.
And that's good?
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful, but is it good?
Yes.
Does that mean, what
I
is
think
it?
so.
What's that for?
What?
Why the holes?
I guess to allow more sunlight to their lower brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
That's a good guess.
That is a good guess. That is a good guess.
Because they're taking all the fucking meal.
Yeah.
They're having all the steak. And it's
Right.
like a little bit of sunlight from my brother Rick.
Yeah, it's like how people set up the things down here where they don't have like the solid roof, like the solid awning over the patio. They build that like they build those like slatted. So like you get a little bit of shade.
Yeah, yeah.
As the sun's going.
Yeah.
You know, it's not solid, just fucking beach.
We got to get to your pool. Your
Umbrella?
pool is nice as hell.
The pool is nice.
What do you think next
I would
week?
have liked to do it today. Thursday, I think, is going to be a nice day.
We're going to...
Thursday's going to be a nice
We should
pool
shout out
day.
real quick our dates. You got the dates?
I've got some of them on the top of my head. April 4th
Fuck that.
through the 6th, we're going to be doing the Riot Comedy Festival in Houston. Then the 10th, we're going to be in Addison, Texas. And the 11th, we're going to be at the Addison Improv in Dallas, Texas. And then the 11th, we're going to be in Austin, Texas.
Yeah, we set these dates not knowing we were going to live in Texas, so we thought that would be a fun
We'd
treat
be like,
to
we're
come
going
see
down
Shane.
there. Yeah, we'll
start
hang
there in the
out,
middle of the country.
Yeah. Now we're playing a home game.
Now we're walking to the show.
Well, Houston will be nice. Have you been to Houston?
Yes, I did a theater with Shane in Houston.
I want to go to
and San Antonio.
Oh yeah,
Next to
I haven't been to San Antonio. I heard it's
Antonio's
great.
nice.
I heard the Alamo is sick. I heard the Riverwalk is sick.
The Alamo, I told you yesterday, is like you're going to the middle of Iowa to see a giant popsicle stick in the fucking ground. It's like, dude, there it is. It's like, it's cool.
Is there any battle?
Unless you're a dude jerking off the history like Shane, it's like, cool. You can't get in there. Also, when we went there, it was under construction. Like restorative construction.
Yeah.
So they blocked it off. You couldn't even see. Luckily, our hotel room was right across the street.
Did they do that thing that 30th Street Station does where they just put like a big blanket with an image of 30th Street Station?
What is to come?
No, not even. Just what it was.
Dude.
They would just have the columns outside just on like a burlap bag.
Do you remember that building that they tore down at our Astoria location on the corner for the last year?
Yeah.
And they put up the futuristic apartment building that's coming into Astoria.
Yeah.
And it said in cursive graffitiing, it just said, Get the fuck out, you gentrifying scum.
Yeah.
I was like, hell yeah.
And
dude.
they went, all right.
Yeah.
They literally stopped. They stopped.
Yeah.
They were digging that hole in like 2021.
Yeah.
And haven't touched it.
It's funny. I was there for like a decade, and I read that, and I was like, yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Oh,
And
dude.
I thought about it, I was like, that's me. I'm the guy.
No, well, you're not. I mean, I guess. But it's like we're not bringing, at least we weren't.
No, by the end.
Still aren't bringing like big money into the area.
No. By the end of it, it started turning into Brooklynites and stuff. You started seeing like multicolored dyed hair beta males walking around with fucking New tote bags, and I'm like, that's the problem.
Dude,
We're from like I'm not your fucking problem. I'm a regular guy.
that was the thing with like South by Southwest,
Yeah,
where
it's horrendous.
Like, it felt like Brooklyn.
It's all
People were like, it's not normally like this. We were like,
yeah, yeah. The whole fucking.
I've
festival.
seen this area.
It's all industry pussies and fucking corny.
But boy,
NPR dick bags. I'm trying not to say something real bad.
But boy, did they bring out the stars.
You mean a guy that had a failed sketch show 30 years ago isn't fucking running the tickets?
They bring out all the stars.
Go to StuffIslandPod.com for our tour dates, and that's it.
Yeah. This episode's going to be a little short.
No, it's not.
Yeah. Because we did ads up front.
Yeah, but the ads are added to this.
Yeah.
All right, we'll just keep talking.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
60.
Yeah, I guess it's true. It'll be
57.
It won't be a full hour of content.
Well, let's fucking give them what they want.
Solid 1 hour.
Give them what they're not paying for, Chris. Let's give them a full hour.
Dude, I
I'm kidding.
I watched the movie.
Relax.
Yeah, I watched the movie Vertigo.
You're going to end on a fucking movie? You know you do this for 10 minutes. You're going to tell us every step of the way with nothing.
No, I was just going to say that it was a lot weirder than I remember. There's a whole second half of the movie is him just trying to convince a girl to like dress like a different girl. And it's like not cool.
He's bullying this bitch and they're dressing the way he wants her to.
Yeah. He's like,
Kinda
look
cool.
like this. Dye this hair. Dye your hair.
I bet he had a girl
Come on.
he met on a vacation somewhere that was his optimal.
This is Alfred Hitchcock. Alfred Hitchcock wrote this. So that
okay, so
fat
Alfred
piece of
Hitchcock
shit
one was fucking a Taiwanese girl,
Yeah.
that fat pervert. And he probably said, this is the look I want because I can only come with this look. And then he met a girl that he wanted to be with who had a good inside, a good mind, a good heart, good character, integrity, all of it. Now I need you to just dress like this little Cambodian
put
fuck
on this
queen.
little gray suit. Yeah.
It's like old white men who walk around with dainty little Asian girls. Pedophile.
Yeah.
Now you just got to dress up your doll.
That's always weirded me out.
Yeah, no
it's
shit.
Like that kind of stuff where someone's like, change your hair completely. It's like that kind of shit spooks me a little bit.
Yeah, also like the whole you can coerce a loved one into be like, I like this style better.
Yeah.
And
that
I
makes
like
sense.
this look on you.
Yeah.
But you can't, like my girl's 14 years younger than me. I can't wear skater pants the way you grew up on. You know, I'm never gonna fucking dress the way guys of your
100%.
You know what I mean?
And I wouldn't want them to. It's weird. It's like,
But people do that. People are like, I want you to dress like this. I've had guys that were like not really close friends, but friends of friends where like you see them totally shift when they get into a new relationship.
Yeah.
And they start dressing like a complete fucking...
Right. Their keys are on a carabiner.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, what are you doing?
Yes.
Dude, that
They're wearing
dude,
salmon shorts out of nowhere with boat shoes.
What's crazy is they have to start, like the subject that you choose to do that to has to have no friends.
Yeah.
Right?
Or friends that care about you to bully the fuck out of you.
Yeah. Or be like, what?
Yeah.
Well, you can't wear that. What are you wearing?
Yeah. It's like me walking in with Spurs the first week I get to fucking Austin.
I do want to get some Spurs.
No, I'm going to fuck with cowboy boots. Eventually, I do want the boots.
Yeah.
Because I've always loved the snap up Levi, that like country style shirt, but I don't do like the lapels with like designs. That's too much.
Yeah.
I like the classic cowboy look with like Wranglers and like a nice, like rustic, I don't know how you say it. The snap, you know what I'm saying with the snap buttons? They have like the little...
Yeah. It's like the version look. That was like marketed towards like East Coast people. Am I crazy?
No, it's Southwestern in a way. It's Southwestern style that made its way towards East Coast.
I would like the all like this color, full kit.
Oh, dude. Call my dad. I said this many times. My father, every like decade, comes back in the style so hot because he's never changed. But like he'll start wearing denim on denim with like a thick plaid shirt.
Yeah,
like a flannel.
Yeah, it's
and
nice.
It goes away, and you're like, you look like the biggest fucking idiot. And then when you start wearing, you're like, oh, dad.
Can I borrow your clothes?
Damn, dude. Yeah, I did steal a couple shirts.
Are you gonna get one of the bolo tie?
No, I can never.
Oh, you can and you will.
The bolo tie would only be used as a sex instrument around my dingles. Just tighten that up underneath your ball sack, and your bird hangs out, and it's got a little bolo underneath.
Yeah.
But you can't see it until you get hard.
Is that going to be like, is that a new, are you on the front end of some new, like girls like getting choked? Dudes are going to like want
That's kind of sick,
choked?
actually.
You get your balls choked.
Maybe we'll ask the producers to cut that and we'll look at the trademark. Bolo boners.
Yeah. Choke my balls. Choke my balls a little bit.
Choke my boyo. All right.
All right.
See you on the page.
The Paraccio.